Alright, we're streaming again. We're back. Sorry for the delay. Let me get the comment section up real quick. And then we'll be good to go. Let me pull this thing up. Blah, blah, blah. Bunch of nonsense. Here we go. Then we'll get the comment section going. Let's see how this sounds on stream. Alright, sounds good. We'll let some viewers start popping in. Send this out to people. Oops, that's loud. Okay. Share, copy link, paste. Welcome to those joining in. Get the chat going. Try and minimize this a little bit on my screen so I can make things easier. There we go. We'll have this going as well over here on my phone. Cool. Make a comment. Welcome, viewers. This is so stupid. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And how do I see comments? Oh, there we go. Dude, my screen's going stupid right now. Unemployed friend, yes, Blaine, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so that will be, okay, so I can see stuff there. Alright, cool. Blaine, if you have any questions, you can start us off. I'm gonna go ahead and get going with this Lego bonsai tree. I'll show it off to y'all. Pretty cool. Got it for Christmas. It's about 900 pieces. There's also an option for it to be a oh man, what's the term for it? Like cherry blossom. Yeah. All right, let's get started. It's getting sticky indeed, Matthew. Yes, it is. 4 viewers. Hell yeah, boys. All right, let's get this open. Ah. I need scissors. Hang on. We're back. So yeah, what are you all doing on this fine Tuesday evening? The heck is this thing? Alright, looks like there's only 6 total bags. I'm pretty sure there literally was like 10 or 12 bags from the Lego Millennium Falcon I did, which is crazy. So yeah, let's get started, boys. Get those questions rolling in if you have any. Sick. All right. Let me share this stream with some others. I love how the rates are still so shit like they always are. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Alright. So this is the breakdown, boys. First 3 bags, right here. First 3 bags are making the base of the tree. 4th bag is adding the leaves. 5th bag is the cherry blossoms if you want to do that. And looks like 6 is the like super base. So yeah. We get started with bag 1. Sorry for the frame rate, it's not my fault. My laptop is just shit. So deal with it. All y'all care about is my voice anyways. Okay. No one even see this? Let's get to the actual part you care about, is me building the Legos. I look like I own a CD Lamb trading card. I do. It's not with me right now. That is back in Knoxville. I'm currently in Tampa, Florida. I would have brought it out though. Okay. The best part is I can't even find the pieces because I'm colorblind, so they all look the same to me. Am I stupid? Actually watching the worst Lego builder in existence. Dude, I think my thing's missing pieces, unironically. This is actually terrible. Terrible for the program. Oh, it's in this bag. I'm actually fucking stupid. Goodness gracious, I suck at Legos. Alright, first part done. It only took me 2.5 minutes to find the right pieces. Good job, Tristan. Holy shit. Alright. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Dad's already texting me, trying to hinder my Lego plans. Well, not paying attention to that, Dad. Okay. Okay. See, I would be a Lego speed builder, but I literally don't. I just don't have the motor capacity to do this. Should I build my Lego Bucks helmet along with you for immersion? If you want to, yeah. You can definitely build it too, so you can get the experience of what it's like to be a trash Lego builder like I am, and then just listen to me talk through how bad of a Lego builder I can be. Let me tell you, I'm not that good. There's a reason it took 6.5 hours for me to make a $900 or a 900 piece Lego Star Wars thing. Low key moving right now, though, I will say. Low key moving. Go. Ah. And here. And here. I wonder what the bitrate is. Yeah, dude, it's bad, I know. Still don't know how to fix it. It's probably because this laptop is like 8 years old and isn't supposed to be a streaming laptop. But I digress. It's not my fault. I blame Microsoft. So it makes it so beautiful is because of how bad it looks. And I've already made the first mistake of the stream. Let's go. Be cool if I had nails. God damn it. That's what I'm saying. I actually can't get this piece off. That's amazing. Love not being able to. There we go. And there goes that piece. Okay. And razor pointed out. I love making so many blunders while I build Legos. I'm not a brick master. Good at getting bricked up though. That's 1,500 pieces, Alex? Goodness gracious. Yeah, your thing is double the size of what I'm building right now. There you go. I will say this build should be a lot easier than the Lego Star Wars one. That thing was actually brutal to make. They're like half the size of the Lego. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. These are all Lego sized. Is it like in partnership with Like, did Lego build the set, or is it like a separate like buck set that came with it or something? Okay. Good thing is there will always be one viewer in this chat because I have my separate account watching it at all times. So I'll never be at 0 viewers because I'm such a good streamer. Different brand that has, okay, that makes sense. I will say when I crack open the 3rd bag, I will do a shot of, I don't even know what we have. We have some kind of liquors in our garage freezer that I'll take. Just to make things interesting, because I know on the last stream I did a shotgun. I don't even know why I did a shotgun. Something happened, but we'll do a shotgun, because why not? This thing's coming together pretty nice, I will say. Actually building pretty fast. How's everyone's employment doing? You get to watch an unemployed person build Legos while at work, actually making money. Alright, there should be one more piece. Uh-oh, that's not good. I am missing a piece. Oh, there you are. That almost got interesting. Ooh. Now this is interesting. The entire set is all just 1x2s and 1x3s. Yeah, have fun with that. That's brutal. Alright, boys. First bag is done. Actually, kind of flew by that, so that's pretty sick. Nice. Good job, me. I'm actually learning how to build. Go in there. Alright, second bag. We're building the tree now. We got these little 2 things. Random. As far as you can see, we're building the actual the trunk. A lot of brown pieces. Let's go. So glad I can see. 30 pieces go over here. Is this a frog? Dude, they've got, I don't know if you can see this, but it's like a little Lego frog. Put this on my finger. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Don't know how that's of any help to this Lego set, but we take it. Alright. Trunk. Okay. How the... Dude, what? So confused. There we go. Brown bricks. Brown bricks. There we go. This is really testing me right now, boys. That's not how it goes. There we go. Triple corner. Second Lego error of the day, boys. Great start. There's no bag labels. That definitely is, yeah, that's terrible then. Because you're gonna have to spend like 2 hours actually like sorting them out, which is AIDS. I don't know why they wouldn't do bag labels. Here. We go here. And then gray. You. Okay. That's it. Oh. Hello, T-Dog. Hello, Carpenter Mooney 6231. Thank you for joining. This is what we've got so far, Carpenter. We got the base of the trunk. Top 10 bussies? Oh my gosh. Alright. 1 second. Let me look. Top 10 bussies, nice. So glad I get to answer that. Are we talking like people I know? Or are we talking about like all time like celebrities and stuff? Because that changes my answers. Where's the white brick? It's gotta be alive. There's no white brick. Playing mind games with me. I'm telling. Oh, there's the white brick. Oh man. All right. Go on here. What's anything? I can't see this. Go. All time anyone is game. All right. So for those who don't know what a pussy is, that's it's boy pussy, aka the rear hole of a male. At least that's what I think it is. That's how I've interpreted it. So top 10 all time. Uh, Bruno Mars is dropping a new album, so he's probably up there. Leo DiCaprio is probably up there. I'm not gonna say me. I don't think I can. I don't think I can say me. Goodness gracious. Who else? Chris Hemsworth. She's probably got a nice one. Michael B. Jordan definitely has a nice one, probably. Um, Low key sleeper. I don't know if he's still in the chat. Blaine John. You know who that is, people who are watching. Blaine John's definitely up there. Um, uh, dude, this is hard because now you're just making me think of male bussies, which is like I don't think about. Um, we'll just stop there. I'll answer the next question. I'm sorry, boys. I can only do top five. Running Ligma Battle Royale. Who would win? Who would die first? How do you think the battle would go? Um, Dylan Moran's definitely dying first. Dylan would try to run for the cornucopia and then probably slip and fall onto his own sword and just like stab himself. So Dylan's 100% dying first. Will Neely definitely gets taken out by like a random like fireball. That like the game makers just throw at him and we wouldn't dodge it. Um, me and Grant are probably the next to go. I'm not going to be overconfident in my ability to survive a battle royale. I mean, I know I'm like yeah, that's terrible. I'm not even gonna comment on that. But yeah, I get taken out by like Starkey or Mason or something. Uh, so yeah, me and Grant are probably next. Uh, Alex is probably next to go just because he'll get into his zone. They'll like start playing like female voices and he'll get too scared and he'll just die. He'll like implode on himself or something. Um, who does that leave? That leaves Starkey, Blaine, Mason, and you Carpenter for top four. Um, who would be the fan favorite? I'd probably be one of the fan favorites. I think Blaine would be one of the fan favorites because like Blaine, it's so hard to describe what Blaine would do. Blaine would basically just like do the dumbest things imaginable, but it would work out in his favor. And then like the people watching would be like, "Oh my gosh, this dude is crazy." Um, but then he'd probably die at four because Starkey would betray him and stab him in the back. And then Mason and Carpenter would team up on Starkey to get revenge. And then Mason would self-sacrifice himself so you could go back to your wife, Macy. Is how I think the battle royale would go. I feel like that's what a best man would do in that scenario. So yeah, that's my top 10 of that. I just wasted like 5 minutes of building time. That's fine. actually can't see what this is trying to do. I'm actually so confused on this. Because it's saying you need these 2 breaks, but it's literally not telling me what to do with them. So, oh no, it is telling me what to do with them. Melee fireball death is. I mean, that's probably how it would go. Like, I'm not even. He would get too close to the edge. The game makers would throw a fireball at him to try and stop him from like getting close to the edge, and then instead of dodging it, he would just like fully eat the fireball, and then he's just taken out. Like it's the most like melee death I could think of, probably. Like, not even joking. Like, it definitely perfectly encapsulates how he would go out if I had to like take a stab at how it would go. You go here, and then shit's actually so annoying. It's the glare from the overhead light, man, because it's shining down on this instruction manual, and I actually can't see it because it's just browns, and the browns are just mixing. Hate browns. Not like people browns, but the color. Where is this piece? All right, next question for those still watching. Who's got something for me? Be happy to answer them. Okay. Look at this. This is pretty cool. We're getting there, boys. We're getting there. All right, so we need you. Good luck to you. This was the perfect lunchtime YouTube watch. Yes, thank you, Carpenter. Thank you for stopping in and watching. Hope your lunch went well. Like, honestly, tell me how I'm supposed to look at this and read it, because you can't even read it because of the glare, but like, it is actually, they're doing such a bad job at showing what the pieces are actually supposed to look like. I don't know what this is. Do you think Doomsday will be over under 8 out of 10? I honestly think it's going to be under 8 out of 10. I think it's going to be a good movie, but I think they're trying to tie into fan service too much. Like, it's basically like how Spider-Man No Way Home was fully a fan service movie, which, like, it's not a bad thing to have a fan service movie. Like, everyone loved it. It was a good watch. Like, it brought back a lot of characters. But at the same time, that was like what, the 3rd movie in that franchise. Like, they're able to use that as a fan service if they want to. when you're talking about a big movie like Doomsday, where it's basically it's the first time we're gonna see Doctor Doom. You can't use that as a fan service movie. Like you gotta use that as an actual story builder movie, in my opinion. And you can't just keep bringing back Captain America. And even I'm gonna people are gonna get me hate for this, but RDJ should not have been Doctor Doom. Like I understand that everyone went wild for it when they announced that it was going to be Doctor Doom, but that he was going to be Doctor Doom. But sometimes you just got to let it go, you know? Like, he didn't really need to be there, in my opinion. I don't think that you need RDJ to be Doctor Doom for that movie to be good. So, I honestly, it's going to be a good movie regardless, but in terms of being a movie of substance, I really don't think it's going to be under an 8 out of 10. That's so ugly. Thank you. I don't know what that's in reference to, but yeah. I need to find this one piece. Oh, the picture. Yeah. I actually have no idea what this. I'm assuming it's this one. So we're just gonna assume. No, yeah, but like Thor, I'm fine with Thor being in the movie. One, he's my favorite. He's not my favorite character, but he's definitely like I think he's top three for me. And if they're doing this depends how major of characters Chris Evans and X Men are. See, I'm fine with the X. Like, I'm okay with the X Men. I just if they're doing what I think they're trying to do, where they're trying to do the thing where Doctor Doom's going after all the kids, and that's why they've shown Chris Evans's kid. We obviously know that the Fantastic Four kid is going to be a massive plot. Thor's kid, I'm assuming, is going to be a plot as well because that kid is very strong, I'm pretty sure, in the comics at least. Um, then like I understand why they're bringing Chris Evans back then for that purpose, but if you're gonna have him be a massive plot character, you just don't need it, you know? And like it's just I don't know. I feel like there's just a lot more ways you can tell the story. I mean, if we get Rune Thor, then that's gonna be amazing because he's one of the most overpowered characters in the actual comics itself, but you just don't necessarily need that in my eyes. Okay. Mess this up. So it goes like this, this. This is the wrong way. That's what's messing it up. Okay, and now you go like this. Okay, we fixed it, boys. We fixed it. And then you go here, and then where'd the other pieces go? Where'd I put the other pieces? I've lost the plot, I've lost the other pieces. Here you are. You go here. And here, and then like this. There we go. So yeah, that's my opinion. Is it gonna be a good movie? Yes. Do I hate having Chris? Like, people are gonna love seeing Chris Evans regardless, but in terms of just the story, it's just not needed, in my opinion. You can have movies without needing to always call back Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans. technically Chris Hemsworth. I mean, Thor is still pretty much important to the plot, I will say, but you technically don't really even need him in this film if you want. You've introduced the Fantastic Four. You're having the X-Men. I don't know if Guardians of the Galaxy got announced for it. I forgot. I know they did the whole like chair thing where they announced people. I don't remember if they announced Guardians of the Galaxy. Um, who else do they have? Eternals probably won't make an appearance. I mean, we haven't heard from Shang-Chi since they made the Shang-Chi movie, which is one of the better Phase 4 Marvel movies, or Phase 5, whatever phase he was in. So like you try to take all this time to build new characters, and then you're just going back to the like easy pot of RDJ, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth. Like come on. It's gonna be plot relevant that he looks exactly the same as Iron Man. Don't think Eternals. I mean, yeah, Eternals aren't gonna be in it. That movie was a flop. It's probably one of my least favorite movies, but at the same time, you can't try and make a movie about them saying that they look over everything and don't intervene, and then have them intervene in the movie, and then not have them intervene with Doctor Doom. Like, it's just, it feels like they're just going back on themselves. I know the new characters are all not that great, but you still had some decent characters. Like you had Shang-Chi, and if you want to restart, you're basically saying that you took all these past what 3 to 4 or 5 years of trying to introduce these new characters. You're basically saying we understand they suck, so we're gonna just give up on them. So what are they? I know. What are they gonna do after this though? Are they gonna keep trying to go to the Chris Evans? Like you can't scrap the new characters to go back for Doomsday and have all the like old guys, all the money makers, and then try and go back after that movie like nothing happened and try and continue forward with the new characters you've spent years trying to force on us. Like you got to pick a side, you know? There we go. And where's the last one? Here's somewhere they are. They probably will still use. That's the thing, though. Is you like we're saying they'll probably still use most of the new people. I honestly can't name you that many new people off the top of my head. Like they're that forgettable. Like I've named Shang-Chi because that was actually one of the only good ones. Doctor Strange, I don't know if we do we count Doctor Strange as new at this point? Um X-Men are old technically. I mean, even the X-Men are old. Like they're new for the MCU, but like they're still technically old. If we're gonna get like if you ask me right now to name 5 new characters off the top of my head, I honestly don't think I could name 5 new characters just because they've done such a bad job at trying to paint these new characters as important to the plot when you're only doing Spider-Man sequels. Like we have Doctor Strange sequels, Ant-Man sequels, Spider-Man sequels, and like trilogies and stuff. Those are the only characters we've really had in the new era that have gotten second movies and stuff that I can think of. Like Eternals, you haven't had a second movie. Um, Captain Marvel, I guess. That's not really. I don't know. Like I can't. Let me. We'll see. We'll see. Hang on. New MCU characters. What was the one TV show with Oscar Isaac? Is that his name? The Moon Dude, Moonlight, or whatever his name is. I already forgot. But like, that was probably one of your better shows, and you haven't done anything with him after. You know, like you're too busy. I guess you have Miss She Hulk. She Hulk was an absolute. See, they're trying to do these shows to introduce Moon Knight. That okay, there it is. Moon Knight. Like that was probably one of your decent TV shows. But when you're having three other shows come out within the span of the 2 years, how do you really expect people to get invested in these characters when you're pumping out like so many new characters on us? Like it used to be years in between, not years, but like if you had if you in a time span of 1 to 2 years, you had maybe three Marvel movies max, and they were all characters that they were trying to take time to build, you know? Like it wasn't pumping in five new characters through three movies and two shows all within like a year and a half, you know? Thank God. Yeah, yes. Yeah, they were too busy pumping out all these new characters that they didn't take time to actually build on and make us want to care for these characters. And that also boils down to them having shitty TV shows, you know? They were too busy focusing on the woke agenda. We're getting there. I'm going to get there. That you didn't want to actually build the character in ways that most of the viewers want to see the character in, you know? Like, sure, you have two gay dudes kissing in the movie. Yeah, that's good for the 2% population of Marvel fans. But for the other 98% of fans, they're just like, cool, why are we doing this when you should be actually building the character in meaningful ways, you know? And they're ripping quality over quantity. You can't have fans for all of them. Yes, that's true. Yep, nope, I totally agree. What else? Who are the other ones? American Chavez. I mean, that's fine. They did that. Ironheart. I don't think anyone actually watched that show. Kate Bishop. The Hawkeye show was good in my opinion. That was probably my favorite Marvel show they did. Eternals. They don't have anymore. Yelena. I guess they have the Thunderbolts technically. I mean, I guess Thunderbolts. I mean, I personally wasn't a fan of that movie. A lot of people actually love that movie. I wasn't a big fan of it, but I can see how that can get people um, hyped for it. All right. This is why it takes so long for me to make these Legos. No, yeah, I actually like the Hawkeye show because it was for Hawkeye. Like that was the whole name. Was it was technically the show for Hawkeye, but you had Kate Bishop as basically the main person of that show. And when you pair it with a vet like Hawkeye, you're gonna get people viewing it because there are a decent amount of Hawkeye fans. Hawkeye is probably my favorite superhero, so when I saw they were doing a show, I knew that I was gonna actually want to watch that show. So when you're pairing, that's why Tom Holland's Spider-Man did very good. If you pair it with a vet like RDJ, you're gonna get people viewing it no matter what. One, because it's the namesake of Spider-Man; he's the face of Marvel. But two, you're pairing it with a trusted MCU person in RDJ, which is gonna guarantee you viewers and guarantee you that there is an importance to this character. We all know that Spider-Man's important regardless, but when you have him interacting with Spider-Man in the majority of the times you're seen in the MCU, you're going to want to pay more attention with him because you know how good Iron Man was made through the MCU, you know? This one's messed up. I think that's why Kate Bishop was made so well. I think that's why Yelena's been an actually pretty decent character in my opinion through the times we've gotten to see her because you pair with Black Widow. A lot of people loved Black Widow, you know? And so when you have her, when you're introducing her and interacting her with uh, Black Widow all the time, you're gonna want to actually like invest in that character. But when you're doing stuff with Ironheart, where they're basically from the get go shitting on Iron Man, how do you expect people to want to invest in that character when you're not doing anything with it, you know? I need to lock in for a second. I've been stuck on this for a minute now. Okay. You go. You go here. You go here. Alright, we're locked in. We're locked in. We're locked in. We're so locked in. We're so locked in. We're so locked in. There we go. Alright. Now you guys get added to the tree. Oh, shit. Alright. So you... Bro, how is this supposed to be added? How is this supposed to be added? Okay. How the hell does this get added? Oh. What? Oh, okay. There we go. They're confusing me, but we figured it out. Gave up, put it away. Yeah, I mean, if it's that many one by one pieces, like I'm having difficulty with these ones, and these are relatively big pieces, and you're doing with one by twos and stuff. Lining up every piece since they're so small. Yeah, these diagrams are pretty bad, even from this one. Where is this piece? Hello. What are you supposed to be? Oh. Would make it impossible. Yeah. All right. What? I think I'm doing this right. Hope I'm doing this right. I better be doing it right. Alright. I'm glad I just went into like a 30-minute thing about Doctor Doom and stuff. That made my day. Okay. Love getting riled up about the MCU. Okay. How long have I been going for? Dang, we're almost at an hour. Honestly, not bad. Okay. See, this is a fun build because half of these, not half, but like a good amount of these pieces I've never seen before. So like, it's actually cool when you're getting these pieces and I lost my spot. There we go. Lost where I was supposed to be. You're not the piece. There we go. Just a black brick. Okay. Bro, what are those emotes? Game over. Dude, alright. Something my mom would emote. Mess this up? No, you sure messed up. There we go. That would have been bad to find out. And it was too late. Alright. Okay. Man, oh man. Thank you to everyone who's viewing still. I really appreciate it. Almost done with this. I'm gonna go take a quick break because my dad texted me like 30 minutes ago and I haven't answered him. Alright. Ah, we get to use the frog on this part. Just wondering when he was gonna come into play. There we go. Mr. Frog is up there. Okay. We are almost done with this section. Which means you go. here. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there with the trunk. And then you go here. Okay. We're getting there, boys. We're getting there. You How is this one supposed to go? Assuming like this. Okay. Also slide in there. Whew, we are in the tough part. We're in the back stretch of this. William Colonial. Okay. Oh, final page. All right. You go here. You go here. Okay. Right. So you guys go. Okay. What the heck is this asking me to do? Oh gosh. Did y'all know that this is the first time these Lego Vine elements have appeared in a reddish-brown color? That's perfect. Thanks. Okay. So, we'll go here. You wrap around. Wrap around. And go here. And you go on this one. Wrap around, wrap around. vines, reddish brown. First time apparently. Cool. All right. Dude, what the heck? What? Oh, wait. There you go. You go here. And then this. Oh man. Okay. That going in there? Ah. Oh no. Uh-oh. There goes the tree. It's broken. Let me fix it. Don't worry. Crap. Cool. Alright, I think that's it for... Yeah, that's the second bag done. That's the tree. Pretty cool. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. Oh, this is tiring. Go in the garage for you, sir. Okay. 1 second, boys. Oh. We're eating quarter-pound hot dogs for dinner. Quarter pounders. It's pretty cool. Alright. Wow. Dude, part 3 is so cool. It's literally putting gravel into the thing. That's so sick. Oh, that doesn't even show it. There you go. That's bag 3 for you. Literally just putting gravel. Oh, that literally actually is it. The next page is where I want to do cherry blossom or actual bonsai tree. Alright, should I do bonsai tree, or should I do the cherry blossom bonsai tree? What do we think, chat? I don't want to like force this thing. There we go. Cherry Blossom, Uwu, Kawaii. Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna show you these hot. No, I'm not gonna show you these hot dogs. That's kind of weird, but. Alright, coolest bag of the day. Putting gravel in. There should be 50 pieces, 50. There should be 4 different colored things times 50. So, should I actually count all these out to make sure they didn't skimp me? No. You're not doing that. They all look like 50. Oh. Oh no, the tree came undone. Well, that's not good. Oops. Put you back into place. God damn it. Shit. No. Dropping all the Legos. I'm an amateur. Such an amateur. Ugh. Why is this not going in? God damn it. Oh. That's why. There we go. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I didn't think putting a Lego bonsai tree in so much. Dude, what's going on here, boys? What's going on? gravel. Would have thought gravel would have been what messes my whole tree up. Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright. This gravel. For the one other viewer, I'm sorry for you having to deal with me to do this because I'm not having fun doing this either, so I'm sure you watching this isn't fun. What happens when you have to put Lego gravel into a small area and the tree proceeds to break off. I'm dropping pieces everywhere. Oh, this is going to be terrible to have to transport. I just realized. Because I have to bring this to Knoxville. And there's so much gravel. So that will be fun. It's okay. Oh, man. The gravel looks like. For the viewers who are watching, looks like it's one other person. Okay. Oh no. Alright, so 53, because we're going to do cherry blossom. Boys, I just received some wonderful news. Jaden Ball is returning to the Florida Gators. You heard it from me here first. Jaden Ball is returning. Yep, we did it, boys. Jaden Ball. Alright. Dude, look at all these little pink frogs. What the heck? Dude, all the pink frogs are going on the cherry blossoms. That is insane work. This is like 100 pink frogs, I'm not even lying. Now I get to place every single one of them on a tree. Yippee. you doing? I love these frames. I love watching me on YouTube and the frames are just terrible. Oh. And then there is one viewer, and that one viewer is me. Oh, this is gonna mess with my head having to do all this. Goodness gracious. Holy crap. Insane work I'm about to have to do. I did this wrong. I did this wrong. Alright. 8 little frogs. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. I don't know if y'all can. Yeah, if you look at this, these are all little frogs. Oh, there he goes. Little frogs, and there's like 100 of them that I get to place. This is gonna suck. Putting these on upside down? Yeah, I'm putting them on upside down. Am I? No, I'm not putting them on upside down. So why is... Ah. Never mind. Going insane. So when you hit that Lego peak where you're just like by yourself, just thinking like, oh my gosh, I have to place 100 frogs down. This is actually brutal. You might hear me go. I might go actually go nonverbal for a second. So sorry to the viewers, but if you see this amount of frogs I have to place down, then you would do the same thing. Because there's absolutely nothing to talk about when you're placing down this many frogs. Place flowers down. Another frog. I don't know if these are supposed to act like the like flowers as well, or if they're just like actually supposed to be the frogs, but it's an insane amount of frogs. This is what one little branch looks like. Probably gonna get to repeat that 50 times. So, yay, yay me. That goes. Oh, God, bro. I'm getting like 50. I've literally just got 30 notifications in the span of a minute and a half. I can't tip it too much, I'm realizing, because there's gravel in here. So we'll go this. We'll say like that, sure. The colorful blossoms on this tree are actually frog elements from earlier Lego sets. It's the first time these frogs have been seen in this light purple color. Cool. It's actually interesting. These branch connectors were originally used as mini doll bicycle handlebars. Oh my god. We're okay. This used to be mini bike handlebars, apparently. That actually could have been so bad if I had knocked that over. Huh. Good thing we didn't. Alright. Oh my god. You can't really see it. But there's about 20 frogs on that single thing I'm about to do. Man, oh man. This actually might take me 30 minutes. When are we getting on? I started at what, 11 something? We're about an hour and a half in. That's not actually not bad. I will take that unit of time any day of the week. Because that Lego Star Wars one was actually so brutal. Let's see what I got. For anyone wanting to go to the Hard Rock on Saturday night, I will be at the Hard Rock in Tampa. If anyone wants to go gamble, could be fun. Listen to this. Are you ready, guys? I'm doing this 3 times. We're using 12 of these guys, these little flowers. 12 of these guys, these little petals. And then 30 of these frogs. Times 3. It's 90 frogs. With 101 frogs available, this is the greatest number of frogs used in any single LEGO set. Oh man, oh man. Look at how big the 4th bag was for just a regular bonsai tree, Alex. But no, we're going to use 101 frogs. Oh, goodness. 101 frogs. What the heck? This is so brutal. So brutal. I'm just gonna do all these at a time. Can you put the fucking things on? Come on, thank you. This is great. Great, great, great. 101 frogs. 101. Alright. You might actually see me go nonverbal because of this. Because this is brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Hey, that's what I signed up for though, right? The perks of being a streamer for my fans, all 2 viewers. So thank you for sticking with me through this. Because I'm not going to have fun doing this, but I hope you all can. So now I'm confused. I'm actually confused. Because... maybe not, I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's why. We're making 3 of these, so that's all one thing. I think. 3 times. Cool. Joy, joy, joy. Joy to the world. That's actually funny. William. Viewers, if you're watching this, actually feel free to leave and don't waste your time because this is going to take forever. So you can literally come back in like 30 minutes and I will probably have made absolutely zero progress. I'm not even joking. So literally come back in like 30 minutes. And I'll maybe have a fraction of this done. Because this is insane. Missing pieces. That's why. You are not the right one. There you go. You're you. Goodbye, I guess. Oh man, this is brutal. Actually not having fun doing this part. Brutal. It's you. 3 done. I gotta make 3 of these for everything. Just so fun. Having fun making frogs. Is that my cat? Where are you, Jeter? Cat's meowing now. Sick. Sick. For those who are just joining in or don't know what's going on right now, I am currently about to place 101 frogs on flower petals. That's what my life has come to. Is doing that. Because I signed up for it. Because I bought this. I stand by it. I got it for Christmas, but Point still stands. I asked for it. So now I get the joy of doing it. If anyone has any questions and want to pass the time by, feel free to drop some questions down and I will be happy to answer them as I get through this. This part actually sucks. I can't wait to go through all this and then they tell me that I did it the wrong way the whole time. That'd be so fun, right guys? Goodness gracious, I'm going insane. What a snag by me, by the way. I don't know if anyone just caught that, but I snagged it. Because I'm him. Go. Oh. Alright. Rose petals have been laid. Let's get some frogs going, boys. Let's get froggy. Since I'm putting down 100 of them. Why, oh why am I laying down frogs? Oh. Anyone have any frog jokes? Let's pass the time by. I don't know if anyone's actually viewing this right now, but if you have any frog jokes, please feel free to send one, considering I'm using 101 frogs right now. Or if anyone has any questions, just drop a question as well. Because this is bad. This is really bad. Not bad in the sense that I don't like this build, but bad in the sense that this is one of the most boring parts of a build that I've ever done. And so I need some form of entertainment, besides just placing this many frogs down. I'm actually getting kind of faster with these frogs, I will say. Not that that's an accomplishment, because it's still frogs, but... Ugh. Ugh. Frogs, frogs, frogs. I'm coming. Oh, man, oh man. It's almost a bad error. I misplaced a frog, but I found it out. Call me the frog. I don't know any terms that start with F, actually. That joke went nowhere. Good job, Tristan. Eight, 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 eight. Should have gotten a different botanical set. I feel like I could have gotten a much easier one than whatever they got me doing right now, because this is actually insane. I don't care how into Legos you are, there's no way that a person can tell me that they find enjoyment placing this many frogs down. Like, I'm sorry. Can't wait to inevitably drop a frog and lose one, and then it's just not even. So that would be. Oh, 3 more to go. 3 more, 3 more, 3 more. 3 more, 3 more, 3 more. Almost done. Not actually, but we're making a dent. We've made a decently sized dent in the frog department. Decent sized dent in the frog department. This branches could have been a little bit longer, by the way. Not to complain some more, but it could have. Just saying. Because they're not fully sticking through. Okay. Got it messed up for a second. Alright, we're gonna go for a PR and place an 8 frogs down, so let's try and go for sub 20 seconds to place 8 frogs down. 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we already failed. Good job. That sucked. So good at this. So good at frog placements. Yeah, we're not trying that again, boys. I'm sorry. Or girls, if any girls are watching. If you guys, there are girls watching. I don't know why, but thanks for joining. If you have any hot friends, let me know. Set me up, please. I beg. I don't beg, actually. I'm not desperate, but it would be nice to have some female enjoyment in my life. Okay. Frog. Shit. Stop falling off. Stupid branches. Frog. 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 Alright. Frogs. Almost done. I get to do all the flowers. Flowers go here. Here. I think they just go at all the main points, right? Yeah. Okay. This part's not hard. Got this, and then we got some more frogs. And then we're done. Well, not done. We still have one more, but Oh man. We are in the home stretch of this section, and then we are on to the last bag where we build the bigger base. And we're done, folks, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually going much quick. Oh no, that's actually a piece I need. Luckily, perfectly balanced. What was I saying? Yeah, this is going way faster than the Millennium Falcon. Holy brain fart. We're good. We're back. Oh, that one dropped. Oh. You. Then you. Guess what we get to do? More frogs. So fun. 4. Okay, let's triple these up again. All right. Frogs. Frogs. All right, more frogs go here. Oh, wait. Did I mess this up? I messed this up the whole time? Oh, joy. I messed half of these up. Oh. Ah. think you. Alright, boys. I messed up almost every single one of them. That's fun. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's redo these. It's okay. Just gotta be positive. At least the right side's correct. It actually isn't that hard of a fix. It's not bad. It could have been a lot worse. I understand why it was so hard to place these frogs now at the beginning. You're there. You're good. 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 Nice. And then frogs go here and here. That frog looking that way. Frogs are messing with me. There we go. So that's what it's supposed to look like. I'll make them all tidy when I get them on. I'm not worried about that right now. Just get them on. I think people are going to care that one frog's tilted 60 degrees instead of 64 degrees. Last two frogs. Frogs have been placed. We are good on frogs. Make all these straight now. They need to be. That actually looks pretty nice. Not even gonna lie. Oops. Alright, 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 alright. 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 So those are gonna go in there, and then I think we do. What? And how does this go on? Hopefully I'm doing this right. Okay. It's coming together. It's coming together. what it's supposed to look like, right? I think so. Pretty sure we got it correct. The layout's kind of wonky, but I can just fix the pedals when I insert them all. Pause. But like, I think that looks correct. Right? What do we think, boys? Pretty cool? I think so. Just mess with the pedals a little bit. I think it looks good. All right. Final stretch, boys. Last bag. There's only like 6 leftover pieces, which is interesting. You guys can go up here. This bag will get out of the view for viewing pleasure. Ooh. Let's do this. Let's do this. The actual final stretch. We're doing it. Ooh. Now that's a cool Lego brick I've never seen. actually interesting. Got Rasputin in my head. It's only 2 o'clock. Wow. I've actually flown through this. Ooh. Slamming my elbow, love it. There you are. Bang. And then bang. And then bang. And then bang. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Where does this go? Where is this supposed to go? This. Found it. There we go. Come on. I am a Lego man. Come on. We're speed building now, boys. We are speed building. Oh my gosh. We are not speed building anymore. Holy goodness. Oh, not the right pieces. Come on now. They don't know me, son. They don't know me, son. Come on. Give me that. Oh, we're good. Give me the singles. Give me the singles. Here's the last one. There you are. Come on. 12. Oh, y'all go in between. Bang. Bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang bang. Bang bang. Oh wow. Okay. This is fun. Nine, 10, 11, 12, and then there should be one more. And then we'll just bang. Bang. Guys, we will be done with this build in less than 5 minutes. I'm calling it now. Less than 5 minutes and we are finished with this build. Because we are speeding through this. Oh, maybe 6 minutes. Maybe 6 minutes. We're fumbling, we're fumbling, we're fumbling. Dude, this is actually kind of sick. I know it's sick because I wanted this build, but I've been asking for this for 2 years, by the way. I wanted this thing for literally 2 years. Bang. Bang. Dude, we're actually flying. Ooh. Make sure all these boys are put into place. Last pieces, boys. Last pieces. This is actually it right here. These are the last ones in this build. I think. Is that the same thing twice? Oh, it's the same instruction. Bro, they put the same instruction twice. It's the same exact thing. I was okay. Trying to mess with me. Ah, that's actually neat. Cool. Okay. You ready, boys? The final part. Bang. We are finished. That is your Lego bonsai tree in its entirety. Pretty cool, honestly. I really like the thing. Here's what the regular bonsai tree looks like, and then there's the cherry blossom. So yeah, we are finished. Sick. Honestly, not a bad build. That was relatively easy, honestly. I think it looks pretty cool. This was $40. So it took about 2.5 hours, which isn't bad at all. That's honestly a really, really fast build time. I was kind of flying, but yeah, it's a nice little piece. If you can't grow flowers, I get this and a bunch of other botanicals. Like these little things on the bottom, they're like tire things. Watch this. Like it keeps it in place, which is actually pretty sick. Um, so yeah, that's awesome. Cool. Um, yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.